Many useful small tools can, especially when you follow the Unix philosophy, be implemented as command line programs taking a text as input and returning its output again as text. So far our challenges did not involve such interactions, so let's promptly implement two such tools. The name of the first one is shout. It simply takes the whole input and writes it back to stdcout in uppercase. The second one, named sort, sorts all lines from the input alphabetically. But let's only think about the first one for now. It is quite simple. We just need a function that takes a string and converts all lowercase letters to uppercase. Its type should be string to string. So let's look for something like this in the API search. There we have it. It is called toUppercase. Now we just have to put it in use. The part for moving the cin buffer into a string, of course, is written by us that way because we know the C++ standard by heart, and definitely not copied from stackoverflow.com or something. Let's give it a test run. Okay, it works fine. Now to the second task. Sorting input lines should also not be a big problem either. I bet Functional Plus provides a function to split a string into lines. There it is. And as you would expect, Functional Plus also provides functions to sort the elements of a sequence. And also one to flatten a nested sequence with some separator. Now we simply have to apply these three functions. Let's also quickly test this one. Great! But both our tools share a common code pattern, so we should extract it to make it reusable. How would such a solution optimally look like? For now, let's just think about the expressiveness and worry about the implementation details later. I think something like this would be nice. But how can we actually achieve this conciseness? Interact would be a function that takes care of all the handling of stdcin and stdcout for us. It would isolate the side effects nicely. What type would interact have? It would need to take a function that takes a string and returns the processed result. It wouldn't need to return anything, so for now just notate this with an empty tuple meaning nothing. It executes some side effects. It is not a pure function. It does not need to return anything except for void. This is where you are called into action again. Implement the function cmdLineInteract so that it can be used as shown above for the shout program. Modify sort lines in the same way. Use your knowledge about function composition from the previous lecture to express the processing chain in point-free notation.